How's it going, everyone? It's your boy Linkachu back with another video, and today we're here to talk about gaming in quarantine. We've been in quarantine since March, and that has given us a lot of free time to play video games. And so, with all this free time, we've been playing a lot of... I've been playing a lot of games in quarantine. I've been playing a lot of games since quarantine has started. And so that's what I'm here to talk about. I'm talking about all the games that I've been playing since quarantine has started. So the first game I'm going to talk about is Animal Crossing New Horizons. Everyone knows it. Everyone's played it. When it first came out, it was booming. It's still booming. Everyone's playing Animal Crossing. And Animal Crossing New Horizons is a great game. The Animal Crossing series has always been amazing, but Animal Crossing New Horizons is the newest installment in the Animal Crossing series. And it's a lot of fun. It's a great, calm, and relaxing game that you can just sit down and play and lay back and just relax and play some Animal Crossing, catch some fish, catch some bugs, water your plants, talk to your cute ass villagers. It's a great game. And if you really need that, especially with everything that's been going on, I highly recommend it. Get your ass on Animal Crossing regardless anyways. It's a great game. You're missing out if you haven't played Animal Crossing New Horizons. Another thing I've been playing is Super Mario 64. But I haven't just been playing Super Mario 64, I've been speedrunning Super Mario 64. I've been zooming in at Super Mario 64. Super Mario 64 is a game that I grew up playing, and speedrunning it is a great way to play it again with an added twist, an extra challenge, some more intensity to it, and it's a lot of fun. It's intense and it's fun. If you want to get into speedrunning, it's a great game to start speedrunning. There's a lot of information, a lot of tutorials, and you can kind of really get the gist of what speedrunning is really about just by trying it out. And it doesn't take long at all. Another game that I started playing in quarantine is Persona 5. I've yet to beat this game because it is a giant game. I think it has over 100 hours or so of gameplay, and it's great so far. I was actually playing it through Discord streams, and I'm probably going to continue playing it through Discord streams, so if you want to catch that, be sure to keep an eye out in my Discord server for if I start playing it again. Shout out to Fahad for playing it with me. He knows pretty much everything about that game, so he was helping me play through it. Another game I started in quarantine but didn't finish at all is Kingdom Hearts 2. I was playing that with my girlfriend Sarah, but we absolutely got distracted watching JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. It's a great anime. If you need an anime to watch, that's the only one I'll suggest to you. Watch JoJo's. And for most of you should know, I also played the Mother games for Mother May, an event that I set up on YouTube with my friend Key. For those of you who don't know, I love the Mother series. They're some of my favorite games of all time, and they're probably some of the best RPGs I've ever played. If you're an RPG fan, you need to experience at least one of the Mother games. My favorite's Mother 3, and I'm not going to go get too crazy about the Mother games because I could talk about them forever. I love the Mother games. They're incredible. They're such amazing, fascinating RPGs. You should at least try one of them. You'll love it. Earthbound's the easiest to get your hands on, but my favorite is Mother 3, and Earthbound Beginnings is still great, even being on the NES. Another game that I started streaming, but I didn't get to finish, was Link Between Worlds. It's an amazing Zelda game. If you're a Zelda fan, you need to play this game. It's probably one of the best, if not the best 2D Zelda game. It's great. It's a phenomenal game, especially if you're someone who grew up playing Link to the Past. It's pretty much Link to the Past, just a little bit different. But it'll really hit that nostalgia bone for all things Link to the Past. It's a great Zelda game. You definitely need to try it. Another game I played quite a bit of over quarantine was Overwatch. I played it a bunch with Nintendo Cisco and Shy Guy Steph. It's a great game. I streamed it a few times as well on the Nintendo channel and my channel. And it's a lot of fun. It's one of my favorite shooters. I am not someone who's big on shooters, but I always have a great time playing Overwatch. I find it to be quite fun. It's a very different shooter for how it plays. It's not as gritty and rough and hardcore as lots of those other shooters like Call of Duty and Battlefield. Enjoy playing the game. It has a great cast of characters and it's a lot of fun. Another game that came out during quarantine was Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. Xenoblade Chronicles is an amazing game. I put in about 45 hours and I loved it all the way through. It's an amazing JRPG. If you're a JRPG fan, or just a Nintendo fan, or someone who just is interested in trying new games, Xenoblade Chronicles is amazing. It is a great experience. The story is incredible, the music is great, I loved all the characters. I highly recommend you give it a try, especially if you're a JRPG fan. you gotta play Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. Another game that released and I played during quarantine was Minecraft Dungeons. Minecraft Dungeons is essentially if you took Minecraft and slapped it on Diablo. It's a fun game. If that's your type of game, I highly recommend it. If you're a Minecraft fan, you should definitely check it out. Although it doesn't play anything like Minecraft. It's pretty much Diablo, just painted over with Minecraft stuff. I had a lot of fun playing it with people. It was a great game. Definitely check it out. There was a huge summer sale on Steam. I'm sorry if you missed it. There was a bunch of great games for low prices. I took hella advantage of that and bought a bunch of games. And so I'm going to talk about those games that I bought. I bought Batman Arkham Asylum, I bought Batman Arkham City, and Batman Arkham Knight. I've currently only beat Batman Arkham Asylum, and that was a great Batman game. It was a very linear game, and it was pretty much entirely story driven, although I have no problem with that. It did feel a little dull at times, but when I beat it and moved on to Arkham City, pretty much every problem I had with Arkham Asylum was fixed with Arkham City, and I have so far had a much greater time with Arkham City than I had with Arkham Asylum. I have yet to play Arkham Knight, but that is also a great game I've heard. But I haven't even touched it since I've still yet to beat Arkham City. But from what I can recommend, Arkham City is a great game so far. You may have to play Arkham Asylum just to get a bit of backstory on the series so far, but you can get all of the Arkham games for fairly cheap, and I got them for even cheaper with the Steam sale. So keep an eye out if you're a Batman fan, you're a comic book fan, or you're just looking for a fun game to play. Another game I got, but I still haven't played, is Portal 2. This game has been on my list for forever. I've still yet to boot it up on Steam, but I've always been looking out for Portal 2. I've heard nothing but great things about it. And you can also get this game for very cheap, so I highly recommend it if you want it. And another game, I still haven't played this one either, is Chrono Trigger. This is regarded as one of the greatest RPGs of all time. If you're an RPG fan, you're looking for a great RPG, or if you're just a gamer who's looking for a great game, I'm sure Chrono Trigger is amazing. I've heard nothing but great things as well. I'll definitely keep you posted on my thoughts when I start playing it, and same for Portal 2. And the last game I have to talk about is Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance. It was amazing. I loved it. It is an action hack and slash game. I loved the whole thing. I played it all the way through. It took me about 7 hours to beat, and I loved it. It was incredible. I was absolutely amazed by the game. It was so much fun. It was so intense. It was pretty funny at times. And it looks amazing. When it released back in 2013 on the Xbox 360 and PS3, and I got it on Steam for dirt cheap, and loved it. It was an amazing gaming experience, and it's definitely pushed me to play the rest of the Metal Gear series. If you've never played any of the Metal Gear games, you don't have to worry. This game does not go too heavy on the Metal Gear story, but I loved it regardless. It was a lot of fun. It was a short but fun experience, but I feel like even though I've already beaten it, I'm going to go back and sink a lot more hours into it just because I had such a fun time with it. It was a blast to play, and the music was amazing all the way through. But that's pretty much been every game I've played since quarantine. If you've been playing a lot of games in quarantine, please let me know what you've been playing, what games you've been enjoying. I would love to hear, get some recommendations from you guys. And if you guys end up trying any of these games, let me know. I would love to hear what you think about them. And hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Stay safe, everyone, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Linkachu, out.